Today I thought it would be fun to do a try on and for me to give my first impression reviews of the products I received in my 2025 Beautylish Lucky Bag. I'm wygowarrior, aka Julie, and welcome to my channel. So if that sounds fun and interesting, stick around while I zoom in so we can get going with the makeup look. I received the KTSCH flat lay claw clips 3-piece set in the box. So let me take the little plastic off that's really hard to do unless you have a pair of scissors. And then let's give these clips a try. I'm not sure which size. Let's do it Goldilocks style and start with the small one. So here's a close-up of the clip. It is exactly like it sounds, a clip, but it does have, let's see if I can share it with you, some teeth. I don't know if it's going to pick up. Right here, there's some teeth, so I'm curious if that's going to leave any marks or indentations. We shall find out. Let's see. Is that big enough? Yeah, it looks like it'll do the job. Is the best look on me? No, but we're here to apply makeup, not look at my hairstyle. All right, the next product I want to talk about is this one from Peter Thomas Roth. This is not a makeup product, so you won't see me applying it, but I have used it, and I just want to share my thoughts, and I'm also very curious if any of you have tried this product before. So this is what she looks like. I keep it in the shower, and I used it yesterday. It just squeezes out. I'm not going to put some on my hand because I don't have a way to wash it off. It's like a light, there we go, I squeezed some out. It's kind of like a cream color. I rubbed it all over my face and I didn't know what to expect. I was not anticipating any kind of bits. I honestly thought it'd be more like an Elemis exfoliating product that's just, you know, has enzymes in it. But this one was odd because it didn't have complete sugary bits where it was exfoliating, but it wasn't completely smooth with just enzymes. It kind of had these globs every now and again, and I don't know if it's an old product or a bad product or if that's just the way it was intended, but as I rubbed it in my face, it felt weird. It felt like kind of when something pills on you, but even bigger. I don't know, you could feel the stuff, but it wasn't like everywhere to be exfoliating. It was odd. But after I washed it off, my face felt nice. So I was just curious if any of you have tried this before. The next product is also something I won't be trying on today. This is from Good Molecules, and it's the Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is what she looks like. This is very affordable. I want to say it's like $6. This is a very, very nice serum. I judge a serum by how it feels. Does it sink into my skin? And this one does all of those things. All right, let's dive into the makeup. First off, I am already wearing foundation and concealer because I didn't get any of those products in my box. The first product I'm curious and want to test out is this from SURRATT. This is the lip lacquer, and I have it in the shade Komugi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is in a very bougie packaging, little lift up box with a little piece of black fancy paper and a sticker seal, all to reveal a single shadow pan. It does have a mirror and opens all the way up. This is what she looks like, and why I want to start with this is because when I swatched it in the unboxing video, by the way, if you missed that video, I will link it in the eye above. This has a very nice, or what I would consider a really good contour bronzer shade. It does have a subtle glow, so I don't know if that will be an issue on the cheeks, but when I say glow, there's no glitter. It just looks like glass skin. So let's be adventurous and apply this on the face to see if this cream single shadow could work as a cheek product. The question is, I'm not quite sure how I would apply this. I'm going to just start with my finger, and I'll do one side of my face, and if it looks okay, I will do the other side, but I'm just going to quickly dab it and then grab a sponge, because this is how I apply all cream products on my face, or at least contour bronzers. And yes, that so far is looking beautiful. It has a wonderful kind of natural undertone. It's not orange. It's not too cool. All right, yes. No fear to do the other side of my face. And I may even go in and add a little more because on camera it's very subtle. And in real life, this would be perfect. And it's very quick to apply. It's like literally it took me 5 seconds. Let's add a little more because let's build her up and look good on camera. Alright, the next product I'm going to be testing out is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pinkgasm. Now, when I did my unboxing, I thought I might already own it, and then in editing I said, no, I don't have the shade. Well, after a little investigating, it turns out I do have a little tiny sample. So before I open and use the one I got in the box, let's actually look at this sample product. I will swatch it for you. And for those who may be curious, these were the actual full-size ones that I was looking at to determine, no, I don't have a duplicate. I will do some swatches side by side. This here is the matte version, and this is like a special edition, a Disney version in the shade pink. So we'll be able to see, is pink different than Pinkgasm? Or is that just her way to get you to buy an additional product? All right, so here we have the swatches. This is the Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm, the one I got in my box. Next to it is the special edition Disney version in the shade pink. They are very similar, but in real life, they're very slightly different. But if you already own one, you don't need the other, in my opinion, because they are very, very similar. And over here is the matte version in Pillow Talk. It is very different. So these are shimmery, and this one is matte as described. So I think I need to first go in with a regular matte blush, and then I'll come back and use this Charlotte Tilbury wand as a blush topper, which I believe is the intended purpose. But since I have to apply a blush, I thought that would be the perfect time to demo and use the brush I got in the box. This here is from SONIA G, and this is the Designer Pro brush. I've been lucky or blessed to have received 3 different SONIA G brushes over the past 3 years. Yes, so this one I'm excited to give a try. I am not going to use any kind of fancy blush. I honestly just picked one where the shade would match best with the Pinkgasm. This is from Essence, so super bougie brush, very affordable blush. Alright, so let's swirl it around and see how it picks up the product. Let me first do like a swatch and let's see. Alright. This is a very soft brush. That is a very soft application, which I tend to go ham and I'm not mad at. So let's see how we can do, and if on the cheek it's the same as on the back of my hand, or yes, okay. No, so it's definitely showing more product and picking up more product on the cheek. Also, it's probably gripping better because I have foundation, and you know, the back of my hand is just clean, dry skin. All right, I put a lot on, but that's fine. I tend to notice that, especially when I'm filming, if I put a normal amount of blush on, you won't be able to see it. And then also, what happens with blush? Like 5 minutes later, it just tones down, and by the end of the video, it looks like, did you even put any blush on? Blush is a weird, weird product. All right, now I have it on both sides of my face. I would say this brush is really nice. Not only is it soft, but I was kind of questioning the size of it at first. To me, a brush this size I would use for highlighter. However, it's nice to, you know, blend in, and it works really well for the cheek. Sometimes if you use a brush that's way too big, or at least with me, I get it places where it shouldn't belong. So this one lets you precisely place the blush where you need and want it, and then blend it out. So yay, I'm always excited when I get a SONIA G brush. All right, now we can give the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand a little try. Let's first squeeze her up, but not too much, because That should be fine. I'm just gonna lazy girl style it and just kind of tap right there. And it's gonna be like my highlighter and just a blush topper because that's its intention. It's gonna add a little tiny shimmer and glow, which is really nice. If you aren't into highlighter, you know, you're like, nah, I don't need to look like I'm from outer space. These types of products are great because they have a blush color and they will give a little glow, but it's not sparkly or glittery. It just adds a little sheen, shine that's the same color as your blush and just gives that little extra oomph. All right, I've decided to do an eye look now. So first I'm going to start off with the SURRATT and just add a little in the crease because I'm very curious how this works in the eyes. Is it going to crease? And I thought, great, let me just grab my SONIA G brush because it's a little more dense and I think it will work out perfect for this. But let's take a little dibbity dab and see how this goes. I'm not sure if I would enjoy a glossy kind of, it's not shimmery, but it catches the light kind of, but not in a shimmery way like you would expect on your eye. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's a different kind of a shimmer gloss. This would be really good for like a one and done, or you're, you know, in a hurry, you need to pop something on your eyes. All right, very simple, but now we're gonna move into the next product, which at the time I filmed my unboxing, I was not aware I actually already own it. Yep, had I known that, I would have been a little cranky. Not cranky, but a little disappointed. And the reason I didn't know I own it is because I really don't reach for it. And that is this eyeshadow palette from VISEART. This here is the 25th anniversary of their 12 shade pro palette. And this is what the original packaging must have looked like, because this is the one I own. This is the one I got in the box. And let me share with you the differences. So mine, I don't even remember where I got it from, but she's nowhere near as bougie as the other one. So it has that clear see-through lid, whereas the one I got in the Lucky Bag has the standard packaging from VISEART. It's very thick with a magnetic closure, a little pull tab. This, I've come to learn, is temporary. I'm going to keep it in because I'm going to give this palette away, but you can pull that out. And something I learned by watching another video is that this will pull away the magnet, and it's almost like, what do you call those things? Little electronic, I'm a laptop girl. You know, the things from Apple. I'm not doing it well, but you can pull this out and it will kind of stand up. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Oh, this way. Pull it this way, and you see this piece of paper wasn't here. Yeah, it will set down like that. That is very handy, and let me know if you were aware that those palettes do that. So looky here. This is the one I already own, and this is the one I got in the box. They are exactly the same. So I'm going to be using the one I already own, and if you weren't aware, I don't think I mentioned it, this is an all mattes palette. So I will grab something else because I really always enjoy a shimmer, glimmer, or sparkle on my eye look. I'm going to go in with the second to lightest shade and just get that in the crease so that everything will blend appropriately. I'm also not certain if that gloss, how it's going to mix with a powder, but experimenting, we will find out. Okay, seems to work well together. And I know I'm covering up what I used before, but hey, when you have two eye products, you got to do a little intermingling in order to test it out. All right, now I think I'm going to go into this kind of medium brown shade. I'm lazy girl in it, same brush. I often do that. Let me know if you use 15 brushes for an eye look or like 2 to 3. That's me. If a brush will work for what I'm doing, I'll just keep using it. and using it, you know. Did I mention I'm a lazy girl? Yeah. Okay. It's a very neutral, nice brown shade, which I really appreciate. And for me, it's the perfect tone or darkness to use under the eye. Sometimes I can get a little too dark. So that is beautiful. Now, there's not a lot of dimension going on, so what I'm going to do is grab a different brush and go into this rust shade. Everything is very flat, neutral, except for that rust, which that is where we're going to get a little bit of wham pow. There we go. Now, for me, who's neutral, I do like some color. I'm just not into like neon purples and bright greens, but give me a nice orange or pink. I do like some color. Alrighty, I'm just gonna take that same brush with the orange, pinch, because it was a wide fluffy brush, in case you're curious why I always pinch it. I pinch it to get it thin enough to hit underneath my lash line. Alright, it's a very neutral, not very exciting eye look, but hey, that is fine with me. This is just a clean brush, and I'm gonna kind of blend out the edges up top. I'm gonna grab like a highlighter and do my brow bone, add a little shimmer on my lid, touch up my mascara, add eyeliner, and then I'll be back and share my final thoughts. Alright, yay! The hair clip did not leave any weird little crimps or any issues, so that is a good thing. And I forgot, there is also one more product I need to test out. This here is a cream lipstick from Mob Beauty, and I got it in the shade M58. So this is what she looks like. On the Mob website, this is a refillable component, and then the outer component they sell for $5, and I want to say this inner component is like $12 maybe. So let's cross our fingers. It's a good shade for me. It has a lot of orange within that kind of mauvey pink. So for me, it's leaning not my shade. It's also darker than I wear. I know you're probably going, that's not very dark. It's mainly the tone. So I'm going to fix it like I fix just about every other lipstick that I don't like. I'm just going to add a shimmer gloss, and then we'll finish up this video. Alright, so overall, this year's Lucky Bag to me it wasn't horrible. However, it wasn't good. Especially now that my star product, or the one with the highest value, this $80 VISEART palette, I'm learning I actually already own. Now I really want that Danessa Myricks palette. I'm always grateful and super excited to get a SONIA G brush in my bag, so that was a good thing. I love anything from Charlotte Tilbury, so yay. For the first time ever, I got a hair product or hair accessory that I can actually use. So to me, that is very, very lucky. I had high hopes about this product. It's not bad, but I could have received something else. And I love serums from Good Molecules. So yay to this product. The product that surprised me the most is this cream lid lacquer from SURRATT. First off, I was excited to get any product from SURRATT because I've never tried it before. And also, what do we think of using it on the cheeks? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Did you get a bag? Did you like your bag? What do you think of the products I got in my bag? And I'm wondering if next year I should get the regular bag, because I noticed this year they got the better bags in my opinion. They were the ones who got the Natasha Denona Golden palette or the I Need a Warm palette. I already owned I Need a Warm, but I would have loved to receive that gold palette. And what I noticed is they got 6 products in their bag and we only got 9. That's only a difference of 3, but twice the price. So, All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you can do me a big favor, clicking on the thumbs up, it really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.